Happy December, everybody! I cannot believe that 2021 is already ending. So I thought I would kick off the first video of December with some of the things that were most loved, most used. So I didn't want to go out and buy a bunch of things just for the sake of this gift guide. So I just jotted down some of the things that I used most frequently this year and things that just made me happy, and I'm just gonna share with you guys. So without any further ado, let's get started. So as the season gets colder, I always like to bust out my winter jacket. This is from Moose Knuckles. And for the last 2 years, I've been wearing this every winter and it keeps me so warm. It's made to keep you warm in very extreme weather conditions. I wore it all winter long last year and I'm starting to wear it now as the weather gets colder, and it still looks really brand new. But if you're looking for a more affordable option, I also have my white parka from Aritzia. This is actually longer, so it covers a lot of my body. It keeps me warm. Sometimes it even makes me sweat because it's so warm. Okay, so next are these tights from Sheertex. Now, I really like sheer tights because I just like the way that it looks when I'm wearing skirts or dresses in the wintertime. But my problem with sheer tights all the time is that I need to replace them because I always end up snagging and there are always holes that end up on my tights. Until I came across an advertisement from Sheertex and they were putting a pineapple inside of these tights and it was not ripping. So I've been having these tights for about 3 years now and I wear them all the time. It's still in really good condition. It's made of some sort of special technology that only they use. So if you or anyone you know always struggles with getting holes in their tights, I highly recommend Sheertex. Next up, I have the only bra that I've been wearing all year. I don't think I've worn anything else all year. I'm sure you guys have heard of this before, but it's from Naywai, and this is from their Barely Zero collection. These are obviously gonna be gifts, but I bought 4 of them and more is coming in the mail. This is the perfect gift for anyone because it's made to fit everyone. Let me open one up so you guys can see what it looks like. These bras are so comfortable and super stretchy. It's a one size fits all. I'm someone that does not like to wear bras because I just feel so uncomfortable in them. And with Naywai bras, I even sometimes sleep with this on. It doesn't like make you feel suffocated. It's not tight. So this is a really good gift for someone on your list. Next are shoes. So I actually picked up Nike Air Force Ones. I've been wearing them for about 1.5 to 2 years and they're holding up pretty well still. I'm not gonna show it to you guys right now because I need to clean them, but I will insert a picture. But they're just classic white shoes. I didn't know I would like them so much, but I've been wearing them with everything. I pair them with dresses, blazers, shorts, and they look good with everything. And lastly, for fashion, I've been living in these MeUndies joggers. So I recently heard about this brand a couple months ago, but they are a brand that specializes in loungewear. At first, I thought these are a little pricey for joggers, but wow. I can sleep in these, I can run errands in these, I go out in these. I wear them a lot and I love them. I'll put a picture here. So for skincare, the first item on my list is definitely my Foreo cleansing device. I've had this one for maybe 3 years now and I use it day and night, so twice a day every day, and it's still holding up really well. It still looks brand new. One charge lasts you for a year, so it's really convenient. Cleanses my skin really well, but not in a super harsh abrasive way, but in a very gentle way. Speaking of cleansing, I have been loving my Pharmacy Clearly Clean makeup cleansing balm. I only use makeup cleansing balms to remove my makeup because I do wear a full face of makeup probably every day, and I need something that's going to really take off everything. There's no fragrance, no pegs, and it's made specifically for sensitive skin. So I use this every night when I take off my makeup, and then I double cleanse with my Foreo skincare device, and I find that my skin feels super soft and feeling moisturized afterwards, even though I didn't even put on moisturizer yet. It even takes off my really strong waterproof mascara and eyeliner and very full coverage foundation. It takes it all off. Next is this face mask from Utsi. It's their dough therapy treatment mask. And when I first saw this, I thought that I wouldn't like it because it looks like a clay mask. Usually I tend to stay away from clay masks because I find that it dries out my skin a lot, but this one has a really unique texture that feels almost bouncy when you put it on. If you just look at it, it's just so different. It's like jelly almost. I really like to use this when I feel like my skin is congested, but I don't want anything too pore stripping or anything like that. So I usually mask at night, but sometimes if I feel like my skin is looking really rough in the morning, I just quickly put this on for 5 minutes, and then right afterwards I feel like my skin just instantly got smoother and brighter. I'm sure you guys know how important it is to wear sunscreen every day, and I really like my Supergoop Super Screen Daily Moisturizer. It has SPF 50 and I use so much of this. I maybe go through this like once a month. And the reason why I like this one so much is because it's a 2-in-1. So it moisturizes my skin really nicely in preparation for makeup that I'm gonna put on over top. And you know how you have to put on a lot of sunscreen for it to be effective? Well, with this one, it makes it really easy to put on the right amount of sunscreen because I personally like the feeling of my skin feeling moisturized. So I put on a generous amount of this and it just sinks into my skin really nicely, and I have peace of mind knowing that I also have enough sunscreen on. It's perfect for everyday use. I love it. I always repurchase it. So I really had to narrow down my products because I have a lot of makeup favorites. So this was really hard, but I truly only picked the ones that I reach for almost every single day this year. The first is my Supergoop Glow Screen Primer. It's almost empty, so I need to get a new one. But I layer this on top of my Super Screen Daily Moisturizer, and it just leaves my skin with such a pretty glow. And what's really nice is that it doubles as a makeup primer, so you don't have to put on a makeup primer over top. It's the most subtle glow, but it really does make a difference. Sometimes I only use the glow screen and no foundation over top, and it still leaves my skin looking really healthy and glowy. Next is my current favorite eyeshadow palette. I got this for my birthday last year from Andrew, and I wear every single shade. This is probably one of the only palettes that I own where I really wear every single shade that comes in it. I've been using it a lot, and it's still, the shadows look like they don't even have dents. The pigmentation is awesome. The shimmers are so pretty. Also so good for the holidays. And the packaging is really luxe. Next, I have a tried and true mascara favorite. This is the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara in the waterproof version. I need to wear waterproof mascaras because then my curl doesn't hold as well. This one lengthens your eyelashes so nicely. And I like that the wand is pretty thin because it lets you get to the base of your lashes and even the little hairs on the corner of your eyes. Love this one, it's a must-have for me. Next is eyeliner. So I always wear eyeliner. I feel like my makeup is not complete without eyeliner. And this one is by Clio. This is their waterproof pencil liner. So typically for me, I tend to stay away from pencil liners because I find that a lot of them smudges on me by the end of the day. I was so skeptical because of how smoothly it applies, and usually if it applies that smoothly, it tends to smudge throughout the rest of the day, leaving you with raccoon eyes. I could tightline with this one and there is no raccoon eye happening at the end of the night. So I'm really impressed with this. It goes on so soft, so it's easy to apply. I hate when I have to like tug on my eyes to apply eyeliner because it's just annoying. Now, I really like to add some shimmer to my eyeshadows. This one by Artist Couture has been my go-to anytime I want to add a little bit of bling. This is their Diamond Lights Finisher in Spotlight Glitz. It's just a loose sparkle powder, but it's so pigmented. You only need a little bit. And I just put very little just now and it just shines so nicely. And the best part is that it doesn't flake throughout the day, so you don't end up with random glitter particles everywhere. I've been really into cream blushes these days, and I discovered this new brand called Vapor Beauty. This is their Aura Multi-Stick in Spark. They actually reached out to me and wanted to send me a few of their stuff, and this one really caught my attention because the color is such a nice everyday like nudish pink, but the formula itself blends out really nicely. It looks really natural on the skin, and you can even double it up as lipstick. So I've been loving this as a multi-use product. Now, my favorite category of makeup is probably lipstick, and it was so hard to narrow down to just two. So for the bright color, I chose my 3CE matte lipstick in the color Step and Go. I just love 3CE lipsticks, and anytime I go to Korea, I stock up on them. It's matte, but it does not dry out my lips at all. It feels comfortable. It really lasts all day, even while I'm eating like Korean barbecue. And I'm not a clean eater at all, so that's saying a lot. And next I have a nude, and this is from NARS in the shade Laguna. It's a really subtle nude, but I really like this one because it's kind of balmy. So it's just really easy to apply without a mirror if you're on the go. So I only have one fragrance favorite, and that's because I am obsessed with this scent. This is the Jo Malone Wood Sage and Sea Salt Cologne, and it just smells so fresh, timeless. It smells really good. I love it so much that I have a little baby version for travel. So for hair, I have to mention Dyson Airwrap. I use this every day. So it's really great for those of you who like to get that salon blowout look. I didn't use it on my hair today, but usually I like to use it for really big waves, or if I want to add volume to my roots. It's really simple to use once you get the hang of it. I had to kind of go through a learning curve when I first got it, but I also really like that it comes with a nice leather case that you can store all of the different hairstyling heads on. So yeah, it's worth looking into if you know somebody who's really into hairstyling, or if you yourself are into hairstyling. So back in July, I actually cut my hair into a lob, and it used to be about this short, and I was not used to it, and I wanted my hair to quickly grow back. So I used Better Not Younger Superpower Fortifying Hair Scalp and my Fable & Mane hair oil. I feel like these two products really help to grow out my hair into a length that I now feel a little bit more comfortable with. This one really helps to invigorate your scalp, while this one helps to nourish so that it can boost your hair growth. I like to leave them on overnight so that it just stays on my hair as long as it can. Yeah, been liking these. Now, I can't end this video without mentioning my favorite nail brand. I probably talk about this at least once in every single one of my vlogs. They're by Static Nails. I have a bunch of colors in their collection because I've worked with them before, but I purchased these two sets on my own to give to my fellow nail-loving friends. I got a lot of friends hooked onto this brand as well. They just last so long for it to be a regular nail polish. And what's amazing is that these two sets come with both the top coat and the base coat. If you like a very clean nail look, I highly recommend checking out Static Nails. So that is it for my yearly favorites. Let me know in the comments if you end up getting any of these for yourself or as a gift for somebody else. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!